So a few years ago, YBN Nahmir blew up with his song Rubbing Off the Paint and quickly became the young phenom street rapper putting on Alabama. For the next year or so, YBN Nahmir would be a mainstream rapper and would do something that I honestly dreamed of and am still dreaming of doing. And that was putting his homies on, YBN Almighty J, YBN Manny, even though he didn't really stick around. He had one song and bounced. And that later, the most well-received dude of the group, obviously YBN Cordae. YBN would be a hot topic for a period of time, but you guys already know the story of that, and if you don't, it's not hard to find. What I'm here to explore is what happened to the guys who dissed YBN Nahmir, even in his own city. One even went the extra mile to shoot a music video in front of Nahmir's house. 1030 Tuwop, Lil Zurk, and TNT Tez. We're going to start with the least popular of the three, Mr. 1030 Tuwop. I'm going to refer to him as 2. According to Genius.com, Wop is from, I'm referring to him as Wop, that's tough. No, I'm gonna say 2, I'm not gonna do him like that. According to Genius.com, 2 is from Chicago, and it doesn't really discuss his age or anything else about him besides him being born in the Bahamas and raised in Chicago, so we're just gonna assume everything else about him personally is irrelevant. Tuwop's diss was aimed specifically at YBN Almighty J. I'm gonna refer to Almighty J as J because I'm not calling no dude Almighty anymore, alright? It's just so you guys know who he is. So his song Wopsticks this song was named Wopsticks opposed to Jay's breakout song Chopsticks. Both of those songs are really good. Here's a little snippet of the song Wopsticks by 1030 Tuwop.
Niggas thinking this a clout, this but nigga this the truth. They say who them YBN niggas, I don't got a clue. Niggas new, fuck a YBN Almighty J, you fool. Honest blue, pistol on my side is loaded just for you. When your bitch.
Anyway, so from a YouTube standpoint, this is the biggest song of his career thus far, and it's a pretty good one, but this isn't a breakdown of the diss, it's a breakdown of where he is after the diss. What happened to this man after he dissed YBN? So his channel, albeit 3 years later, has really good numbers. If you're pulling over 10,000 views on your music videos, I consider that really good. So 2 has some hits, but none of them were mainstream or went like viral. Like, I live on the East Coast and I've heard absolutely nothing about this guy besides the diss. I actually was digging for YBN disses since the other 2 songs were so good. That's how I ended up finding this guy. It wasn't recommended to me, I had to find this. So it's safe to assume a majority of his support comes from people locally, and the rest are, the rest of his supporters are retained from the diss. So 1030 has transitioned into SoundCloud rap, and he's actually getting a decent amount of support on there. See, I thought he fell off the face of the earth, but if you take a look at his IG and his SoundCloud, he's actually living a pretty good life. It has a still livable fan base, a decent amount to be happy about. And that's really all I'm gonna say about him. I'm surprised. I thought he fell off the face of the earth, but he's actually maintaining a really good underground rap career, which is dope as hell. It's something that I want to do. I want to be mainstream for a little bit, pretty popular, but then I want to settle out with like the guys who genuinely rock with you in your music, you know what I'm saying? The underground shit. So he's doing pretty good. Next we got Lil Zurk. Now Zurk is from Birmingham, Alabama. Now Nahmir fans fact check me because I believe that's actually the same city that Nahmir is from, either that or Nahmir is from a nearby area. His diss song was cleverly called S.A.F.E, which is an acronym for The Streets Ain't For Everybody. And here's some clips from the song.
Put a beam on your head, blood gon' drip down your nose. Scared of your city, ain't booking no show. Put up at your crib, you ain't come to the door till you better bounce out like your song. I don't rap beat, cause this shit for the internet. Talking my niggas ain't into that. Red beam when I aim, I ain't missing that. Top of your city, little nigga, I'm sitting there. Well, body. You playing superstar, I'm a shooting star. I was on your block in a moving car. A lot of shots had me feeling like a movie star. I was all up in there, y'all.
Now hold on, before I get into the rest of this, I'm editing this video once. So if this video gets copyrighted, I'm not making no cheese off of it. So hey, y'all y'all subscribe, comment, support your boy. All right, I'm broke. All right, in about a week or two, I'm not finna have internet. I can't afford that shit. So yeah, y'all subscribe, support your boy out, so I never have to live without internet and be away from this. I love YouTube, bro. I don't want to be without this for 2 weeks, but I'm gonna have to. Never mind, I'm gonna be grinding without internet. Look, I don't want to be down bad no more. So y'all support your boy. Anyways, Lil Zurk is your traditional thug making music. Besides some songs on YouTube and a Spotify album, he's a complete ghost on the internet. Like, the only notable thing you can find without doing a deep dive on this dude is an interview that he had with a YouTube channel titled True That TV. Here's the part where he explains like his beef with YBN.
You know, YBN Nahmir, all of them, man. Tell me what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, it really I ain't got no problem with Nahmir, because I know he ain't got no problem with me. He ain't said nothing to me.
Yeah.
But his partner from Texas, YBN Almighty J, that nigga, he be talking shit. He be talking crazy shit. You know, they had came down here one night. We was at the studio. Yeah. Nigga pulled up, cause Nahmir X or some shit. They were finna fight.
Which was Lulu.
Yeah, Lulu. Yeah. 205 Lulu. Them, so they were finna fight. Then the nigga got out the car and they were beating up the girl. Like, no more. The nigga just beat up them hoes. It's on my page. You go see
did see that video, actually. I did see that.
It's on my page. Yeah, them niggas just beat them girls up. Then, nigga, he had the strap out because he was scared. Because, you know, we would have beat their ass on God. The whole S.A.F.E would have beat their ass. I was there by myself, too. Yeah. Nigga had the stick out. Talking about something. If a nigga jump in, he busting that hoe. And, you know, pussy nigga shoot first. So, I wasn't finna die by no bitch I ain't fucking. So, goddamn. Then after the fight was over, the nigga shot in the air. And then motherfucking we had got on live. Cause you know them niggas be watching, cause they know I'm net. Yeah. They had got on my live, and then nigga was like, oh yeah, I did the race, like take K when them shots got fired off. But I ain't never ran from nobody ever. So that nigga just got on my shit capping like he hard. Yeah. So I'ma show him what hard feel like.
So that's honestly all, like, and it's kind of sad because Lil Zurk literally fell off the face of the earth. Like, this like thug persona truly hurt his career because you can't find anything about him. On his biggest song, S.A.F.E, you know, the YBN diss, none of his socials are in the description. The socials in the description lead to the guy who filmed the music video. On his second biggest song, in his second biggest song, titled On It, which is on World Star Hip Hop, had around 500k views. His socials are in the description, but all the socials that they listed under there has been deactivated, or it's gone. It's you know, it's done. If you do some digging, he has a SoundCloud where he posted relatively recently, and to keep it real with you, is doing horribly. Has like anywhere between 100 to 150 views per song. So from the little bit that I could find on Lil Zurk, you know, he was a street thug against the internet stuff, and sticking to that code really killed his career. Although 1030 song didn't get as much love as this one did, he promotes himself to, you know, and it got him a fan base, and he's retained a decent amount of that, and he has a shot to keep growing, if not make a little side bread off of the game, you know what I'm saying? But not Zurk. So here's a lesson for you upcoming street rappers, yo. You gotta compromise. You might think the internet stuff is for softies and people who just want to talk trash. It's this, that, and the third, you know, negative connotation of it. But this is where you make your money, bro. This is where you make your career. So you gotta advertise your social media. I know you street guys, you know, the street guys are against social media, but that's how you interact with your supporters. You know, you can't just pull up to everybody's house, 10,000 people's house every time you drop a song and be like, hey bro, you remember me? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta use the social media to promote yourself, your personality, this, that, and the third, so you can interact with your fans and your supporters, because the rap market is flooded with rappers, bro, and it's an out of sight, out of mind game. So if you're not on social media interacting with your fans, if you're not constantly on these websites, you know, talking to your fans, bro, once you're out of their sight, when they're not seeing you in their recommendeds anymore, if they're not seeing you on Instagram and stuff anymore, they forgot about you. They're on to the next guy. But yeah, that kind of sucks. But hey, we gotta move on. Now let's get into the guy who blew up the most from dissing YBN. TNT Tez. Although I like the other two disses better, he's the only rapper out of the three that I actually followed for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Just like the others, his YBN diss was the biggest song of his career thus far. His diss song was titled The Truth, and here's some clips from the song.
We roll that good gas, we grow that. Back door, yo ho, no, you won't get your hoe back. But you ain't no gang banger, everybody know that. I'm tired of niggas rapping like they bout it like songs, but you know you ain't strong. Stay your weak ass at home.
TNT's diss got over 1 million views, thrusted him into a low-level fame, but extreme success for about 3 to 4 months as he was picked up by a music promotion channel titled Elevator, a channel that I was hoping to get on, still am hoping to get on when I start making music. And he also got onto the world-renowned World Star Hip Hop. Now TNT did everything he could after his diss went viral to, like, you know, stay famous. He started banging out music videos and music, and it was good music too. I liked it, but then my taste in music kind of shifted because I went through some shit and I stopped listening to him. But unfortunately, his 15 minutes of fame ended and its flame blew out. Wow, I'm tongue twisters, dude. But besides, you know, that besides YBN, you know, TNT didn't really get into any beefs that I know of. TNT fans, you know, if you're here, let me know. But, you know, what I found on the internet, I couldn't find any beefs of his. And the only contributor to his downfall that I can see is it looks like he took a hiatus from music for around a year. I mean, like, all the songs on his SoundCloud are 2 years old, and his YouTube channel that he has in his Instagram bio, all the songs on there are over a year old, and then he has a lyric video from 3 weeks ago. So whatever reason, his grind ended, and that's the only thing I can see that was his fault. After looking at his socials, it seems as if he's back to making music, but he isn't doing it as consistently as he used to. And yeah, it just kind of fell off, you know, off the face of the earth. And I guess since he wasn't doing like the numbers he used to, he just kind of like took a break from that stuff, and it just went from him falling off to him just completely killing his career. But he's still doing, like, you know, acknowledgeable numbers. You know, 3,000 is a lot. I can't even get 1,000 videos. I can't even get 1,000 views per video. He got 3,000, so he's doing better than me. Anyways, so out of the three, surprisingly the one that's the most successful at this point in time is Tuwop, despite the fact that his song was the smallest out of the three guys I mentioned here. And actually, I wasn't even going to include him into the video. When I started writing the script, I remembered his song randomly, so that's crazy. So Zurk has completely went ghost. Hopefully, man, he's found something, you know, good to do. He's not out there trapping and doing street stuff, because that is dangerous, bro. Like, he was actually pretty talented. He can get back out of it. TNT has fell to back into irrelevancy. Maybe he can grind and like get another, you know, regain a fan base to where he can live off of, and he doesn't have to do no street stuff, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that, you know, geez, I mean, I kind of frown upon. That's the thing about going viral and blowing up off of something, is that, you know, you blow up from it, but you're eventually going to start fizzling down, you know what I'm saying? So that's the whole, like, the thing of like going viral versus like grinding and like quote unquote earning it, you know what I'm saying? Because like, let's say these dudes slowly grew over time and then hit, you know, a 500k music video, million view music video, like, they'd be chilling, because like you retain, you know, because you grew that fan base, so you know, like 400,000 of those dudes is gonna be rocking with you, you know what I'm saying? And when that happens, you're making some good bread, you know, you're interacting. It's a good career that way. But when you're averaging maybe like 1,000 to 2,000 views per video, your fan base is like 500 people, right? Your core fan base that'll rock with whatever you're doing, Instagram, music video, gaming video. Like, when your core fan base is that, and then all of a sudden you get 1 million views, you know, it's super hard to retain that, because it's gonna just start dipping and dipping and dipping and dipping now. So it's kind of a tough conundrum, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I used that word right. It's kind of a tough situation, you know, going viral versus building, you know, those views up. But hey, drop my controller. But hey, let me know how you guys feel. You know, which diss song did y'all think was the best? Did you hear about the other three guys? You know, if you know, what do you think about the dudes? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, bro, going through a tough time, you know, about to go through some rough. It's life. I mean, I'm not down about it, but hey, run this up, help get out. You know what I'm saying? Help me grow. I'm posting commentary over the next week or so until I get internet and I can post some more Madden. But I also want to get into more commentary, get into more you know, other stuff, you know what I'm saying, so I can learn more about the game that I'm about to dive into, and it gets me over mad. And I also find this cool as, you know, to look these guys up and see what happened to them. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. If you're watching this and you're a subscriber already and you made it this far, you rock with me, bro. You rock with me, and I truly appreciate you. So you might as well follow me on Snapchat and Instagram, you feel me? Because then you can get in tune with me every day. I'm gonna be dropping Positive Squad on there once a week, this, that, the third. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. If you know, man, because we know we up next, sponsored by Atari. And